There is another selection statement that I have avoided until now because it is quite archaic in its design and semantics. It is nevertheless useful at times, but at the very least you will undoubtedly come across it from time to time, so you had better know how it works. The switch statement is a specialization of the chained if statements I described earlier in this module. If you need to compare some expression against a number of different constants, rather than writing a series of if statements, you can use a switch statement with somewhat less code. Although you can rewrite most switch statements with if statements, it tends to be easier for the compiler to optimize a large switch statement than a long chain of if statements. There are, however, a few pitfalls and restrictions, so beware. The basic syntax looks like this. You can have as many case labels as you wish, provided each has a unique constant expression or compile time constant value. The switch statement evaluates the expression and then finds the case label with a matching value. If found, it executes the matching statements. Note that this is not necessarily one statement, but any number of statements. Let me be clear, this is not a compound statement. It keeps executing statements following the case label until either a break statement is reached or the end of the switch statement is reached. What this means is that execution can easily fall through from one case label to the next if you accidentally forget to include the break statement at the right spot. Of course, this may be exactly what you intended, which is perfectly fine. Just keep it in mind. Finally, you can include an optional default label, and execution will jump to its first statement, assuming a matching case label is not found. You can also only switch on integer, character, or enumerated types. Any other types, and you'll have to revert back to the if statement.